Hello, my friends, and welcome if you're new. I'm so glad you're here, as I'm going to bring you along with me to decorate my entertainment room. We spend so much time here and wanted to make sure that it was cozy and inviting. I'll be using thrifted and vintage Christmas decor that I've had in my stash, and of course, items that I found this year. So hopefully I inspire and motivate you to decorate your home and go thrifting for seasonal decor all year long. So let's go decorate. So like I promised, here's the tree set up. I showed you this tree in my previous Michael's Shop With Me and haul. This tree is gorgeous. Oh, it's so much better. It didn't look like this in the store. I'm really happy with this. I like that there's a different style of branch here, along with the different ones that are inside here. And this twinkling lights are so pretty. So I really do love this. I put it together myself. It didn't take me that long. I think the fluffing took the most time. But I have to tell you, I was worried about all the flocking falling, and there wasn't any real mess at all. I think I had more on me, and it was nothing that I had to be worried about. But anyways, I just want to show you what I was thinking I'm going to be decorating my tree with. So I went into my stash of Christmas decorations and I found quite a bit. The reds and greens and whites, very traditional. So I'll just quickly show you here. So these ones here I got from HomeSense. They were $9.99 and I've had them since 2016. So I think these are quite gorgeous and I'm going to probably use these on the tree. These ones here, I have this beautiful deep red and these gorgeous green ones. I was really happy to find these. These I've had, I don't know how long. I think these, at least 15, 20 years, and I'm so glad I saved them because now they go perfect with the traditional look. I also got these beautiful silver ones. I love the size of them. These, of course, were from HomeSense. Underneath here are these gorgeous green ones. Stunning. These are the largest bulbs I have with the gold. Quite pretty. And I believe those were $16.99 and from HomeSense, of course. I got those last year. In the front here, I love having different styles and shapes on my tree, just to give it a little different look. These are glass. And again, these were in my stash. I've had them from quite some time, but I love these and I think I'll probably use those. These bulbs here are thrifted. I love thrifting for Christmas bulbs. Obviously the prices are better, but as you can see, there's those pearl ones that I really like and all different varieties there. These are all glass, I believe. I think maybe this one is plastic, but otherwise this is a variety that I have here. Also, I think I might use this star. As you can see, it's very pretty with the beads and everything. I'm hoping it'll stay on top. I thrifted this for $2.99, and I think I thrifted it 2 years ago. So I'm gonna attempt to put this on the tree this year. In the basket here, I have some ribbon. So I have this beautiful white sparkly one, which I used last year. And also this one here, it's gorgeous. I just love plaid for Christmas with this greens and reds and a little bit of gold. So I have this width and I have the thicker width. And I got those at Michael's this year, buy one, get one free. Also, you can see in the background here are some of these crystals. I love these. They are so gorgeous. I got 3 packs and they were $6.99 each from HomeSense. So I thought I'd just show you this. It's glass and you can see the crystal and the sparkle on those. So there's 4 in a box and there's 4 different sizes. So I like that, so you can use them on the tree in little areas as well. I love this. I've had this in my stash since 2016, so a few years. I love the red and the green and the white. These are so pretty to add to the tips of your trees, and it gives such a different look. These beautiful little acorns, looks like almost like mercury glass. I got these this year from HomeSense, the Bella Lux. I love to have different things on my tree. And these were $8.99 for 6. They are glass. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. We'll see how the tree works out and if this works. Also with my shopping trip to HomeSense, this is a well-dressed home. These are 8. They're kind of a lighter sparkly green, which I really like. I'm not sure if they'll go with the white tree, but this was $8.99 for 8 bulbs, which is really good. It makes them, you know, a little less, no, about $1 or so each. So that's pretty good. It's almost like dollar store prices. So this is very budget friendly. They have so many different types like this, and really, really great. And they're shatterproof, so even better. I also like to add just plain silver. You can see I've had these for a long time. They are glass, $1.97, and I got those from Canadian Tire. Oh, I want to say a long time ago. I'm not going to date myself. I thrifted these 2 years ago, these beautiful dark glass bulbs. I got them for $1.99, and if you're Canadian, you know what farmer's market means. This is what they were packaged in, and I still kept the package. So these will probably land up on the tree as well. So also from my Michael's Part 1 Shop With Me, I did get these, buy one, get one free. As you can see, they're a beautiful, nice size. I love the pearl. So I got a box of those. And I also picked up these gorgeous green ones. Just stunning. Can't wait to put those on the tree. And I also got these white sparkly ones. Okay, so I started with the ribbon first. It's that wide plaid one that I was showing you. And I just, in and out of the tree, I let the ribbon flow naturally. And I also dovetailed all the ends, so it just kind of sits out nicely like that. So this was a two-hand process, so I couldn't film while I was doing it. But basically, as you can see, it's just interwound in the tree. And I completed the whole tree. I only used one spool because I didn't go all the way around, but I wrapped around enough that it's through the whole tree. So I think I finally finished the tree. I'm just giving you a shot here of it without the lights. It is traditional. I thought I'd do this style this year. I don't think I've ever done one like this before. It's beautiful, full, and I had more bulbs of this color than I thought I did. I added all different types. These are some new ones that I found at HomeSense this year. Just love them. It's almost like a mercury glass. Just stunning. I thought they go really well. Here, that was a box of 4. I think I got them for around 16. And I also added this type of chain this year. I had this in my stash. I used to use this style all the time, but that just gave a little extra pop of red through the tree. I just love it. I think it turned out really, really pretty. These are stunners. I wish I bought more than 4 boxes. But if I go back to HomeSense, I'll take a look there. So this is my current mirror that I've had above my fireplace. Oh, I don't know how many years. At least 10 to 15 years. It's beautiful, heavy with the wrought iron. And I decided it's time to change it. So I was thrifting and I found this gorgeous mirror. It's very old, heavy. I got it for $24.99, and of course I had a great coupon. You can see the detail up there. It's still all dirty and dusty, But this is my before for my Christmas mantle. So I've added this garland to my mantle in the family room. I've had this for a few years now. It is from Walmart. I seen it this year as well. It runs about, I think, between $32, $35. It's a good length. And this is just gorgeous. I love this snow, and this one sheds a lot, just to let you know. So be prepared for that if you get this. Also, it has these nice, really pretty pine cones, and I like them that they're bigger. And I added a string of lights, just your regular standard lights, and I just weaved that in there. So I put that on already, and I kept short here. And then I made it longer on this end right here off the mantle. As you can see, I've also added this beautiful wood garland. This I thrifted last year. I got 2 of these and 2 darker red ones. And you know, these fetch quite a big price normally. And I found them on the bag wall, if you can believe it. So 4 beautiful long garlands. And they were only $3.99 for the 4 of them. So I thought I'd add one here just to give a little bit of extra red. All right, let me know. Does everybody else have issues with their hooks? So I thought I'd share. This is the next garland that I am adding to my mantle. It's this beautiful, like mercury glass little lights, but like little bulbs. And it's just on a jute wire. And the way I attach this is just with a Christmas ornament hook. So I'm just gonna hang that on here. And I need 2 hands, but I'll show you when I hook that on. So this garland is pretty heavy. So this is a great tip using these ornament hooks, but I used 2 here because I just wanted to bring that up, and it was too short. So I just used 2 of those little ornament hooks, and I just hooked it in like that. Thought I'd just show you that quickly. Okay, next on the mantle, here you can see I added that beautiful garland. I love this. So pretty. Added a little bit of shine. The light you're seeing there is also from the Christmas tree. But this garland, I wish I bought 2. I only bought 1. So today's another day, and I added my mirror, which I believe you've seen already, and this gorgeous thrifted picture. I found this last year. Again, I couldn't find much this year. Sorry for the reflection. And I just loved it. I knew this was something that was going to go on my mantle. I also added this beautiful deer, and I don't even remember where I got him from. I think it was HomeSense, probably. I wish I got 2 of them, just like my garland, but I just love him. He's so pretty. So I put him on the mantle. Not sure if he's gonna stay there. And then I needed something for the other side here. I needed some height to balance out the large mirror. So I'm using these gorgeous, these look like real cedar, like almost like I just cut them out of my yard. But I'm just finding that they're not the right color to go with the garland. So if you see, the garland is more like I want to say like a minty green color or a blue spruce kind of color. And this is the color of the cedar. So on camera, it's coming off a little more yellow, but it's true to color, like in without how the camera's showing. But when I put it together, I don't like the look of that. So I'm starting off with this, but I have another idea. So this is the other idea I have. I found these at HomeSense this year, $16.99. There's 3 stems there, and it's a little bit of frosted leaves. As you can see, it matches a lot better with this garland, and definitely more with the tree. So I thought maybe this would be another option. So I have 2 of those bundles of these beautiful leaves, And then I added these little pine cone stems from Michael's. I have more, so I'll add more, but I was just looking at the color and it seems to go better with the garland and what I'm designing here. Let me know which one you like better. If I should go with this one or if I should go with the cedar. All right, so I totally changed what I was thinking here. I left the deer, which I love. And then I had these velour or velvet like trees. These were from Michael's from last year. Anyways, I got 2 of those. And so I set those up there, bringing more green into the mantle. And the candlesticks are, I think those are from Michael's, and that one I thrifted quite a long time ago. So I put those on there just to give some height on that side of the mantle. I also added that greenery that I was showing you that I was going to put in the vase. So I added 2 full ones here. I added this pick of berries, which corresponds really, really well with the this garland here. So I'm going to add a few more of these intersperse along the mantle here. And then on this side, instead of doing that big thrifted picture, I decided I have these candles downstairs I found in my stash. So beautiful green, I think probably Michael's. Where else do I get my stuff? From there. And these beautiful wood pillar for candlesticks. These were, I believe I got thrifting for sure, for $8.99 each. I've had them for a couple of years, and they were originally from Pier 1, and they were $24 each. So I added that. As you can see, I also added more of these, the two of those full stems, plus the berries. And so I thought that was just so much prettier like that. So I thought I'd just share, that's what I came up with. So I clipped off a couple of these to fill in the mantle here. And I'm just going to put them in some bare spots. Just like here, there's kind of a spot, just to make a little bit of sparkle. So see, it's so much better there. And I'm also going to put maybe another one here. I can get that tucked in there. Just to pull that leaves from the end here over a bit here. There we go. Just to give it a little more shine there. All right, so I'm using one of these little pedestals that I had in my thrift haul in my last video. I'm just gonna set that in here for some height. And I'm gonna probably put a clock on there. So I have these in my like crafting stash, and I use them for risers. So the way the clock is, I wanna put this on here so it has a little wider base. So just set that on top there. And here's my cute little clock that I want to put on there. I found this thrifting probably last year. I think it was like $4.99 or something silly like that. Really, really cute. It gave me the vintage vibes, and I'm just going to set it on top of here. There we go. Added 2 of these right underneath just to hide the little wood piece. I found this beautiful velvet ribbon at the dollar store for only $1.25. So I found a red, a green, and a black, so I scooped those up. That's a great price. I didn't even know that they had anything like that. So I thought I would add a red velvet ribbon here on the candlesticks that I have here. I'm not sure about it, if it really goes. Tell me what you think. So I found this beautiful brass horn last year, and I showed that in a Christmas haul. And I thought I wanted to add this above on my mirror above. So as you can see, I already added a command hook, and I wanted to decorate it with something. So I grabbed some, this greenery here was from a Garland from the dollar store that I found this year. It has a little bit of snow on it, pretty. And then I added some of those leaves that I incorporated in my Garland. There's some berries. I like that it also had some pine cones, so it kind of goes with everything that I have in my Garland. And then I added this very pretty velvet ribbon that I got from the dollar store. Okay, so I put the horn on the mirror here. I love it. Brings a nice touch of vintage. So here's the tree all decorated. Really love it. It's very pretty. And here is the mantle. Deer is so majestic. I think the addition of those velvet green trees, just a beautiful deep color there. I love the depth of that. Really happy with how this turned out. These leaves just did it. Very pleased. There's the little clock. I just added a couple little berries there because it seemed to need that. A little bit of red. Obviously the gorgeous print. Candlesticks, still deciding on the ribbon, but overall I think the mantle turned out a lot prettier than I expected. Along with the tree right beside. A lot of vintage and obviously a lot of thrifted. Just very, very happy with everything here. So I realized I didn't add this for my Christmas thrift haul. So I thrifted this, and it's this beautiful tree skirt, nice faux fur. The backing is done very well, so it looks like a really beautiful quality. On the tag, it was actually Bella Lux, so it looks like it's probably from Home Sense, as they do carry that product. And I just washed it up and popped it under this tree, and it's working really, really well. I found it for $8.99. So these, this size probably was running, I haven't bought a tree skirt forever, but I have a feeling that this tree skirt probably was running 35 plus at Home Sense. But anyways, I got my coupon and I thought this was a really pretty find and I wanted to share this with you. So I'm just gonna go through what I put together here over my entertainment unit that is right beside my Christmas tree. So you can just get a little overview there. And I'll just start at the back. So that is an old window that I picked up at a craft show many years ago. I stripped most of the paint because I really loved it. It's just a little window with like that. I added some greenery that I got from Michael's last year, and the white berries are from Canadian Tire. So I just put that over top of that. Really love that, it's pretty. These gorgeous wood trees here, those I got from Canadian Tire 2 years ago, I believe. So it's just a flat wood tree. I really love the effect and how natural it looks, very neutral. In front here is this beautiful stag head. This was in my Christmas thrift haul last year. I just added one of the candles. I don't have it on right now because it messes with the camera. So I put him here. So he's thrifted as well. I have him sitting on this beautiful base. There were two. And again, silly me, I should have grabbed both, but I didn't. This is made out of wood. I love the detail here. It's just gorgeous. Again, neutral, and I added some more of these pine stems or picks you want to call them. Michael's does have them again this year. I did see them. So I just tucked a few in either side there. Beside that, now moving over here is this beautiful book box. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Oh, maybe there is. So it has some sparkles, very muted red. I love it. It goes so well with the vintage vibe here. And that I actually picked up from HomeSense a couple of years ago. So I've had that in my stash for a while. This cute little wood star is from the dollar store this year. So that's just a nice little wood piece that I added there for some different detail. You saw these books in my previous thrift hauls, so I put those there for a little more red. And this large, gorgeous cheese box I found, I think January or February of this year, that really great little store in Almont, the Tin Barn Market. So they do have vintage pieces, so I grabbed that, had to have it. It's only one of those. I love the detail on here. It's just a beautiful old box. So I have that all sitting beside each other like that. All right, so on the other side of where the cheese box is, I added some more brass candlesticks. I have 3 of them, different heights. Again, thrifted, all different prices. And like I said, I always use my coupon. In the background there, I just felt that it needed some more greenery and a little more of that snow. So it's just lightly covered snow. I found this cute little tree at Walmart last year. So it just has a little red pot there. And as you can see, I have a little riser. And then there's another one of those Canadian Tire, very subtle, beautiful Christmas tree. Sorry about the shadow, guys. I am up on a ladder right now filming this, so I can get all the detail for you. Here I just added like a little cake, or I guess like a cupcake stand. I thrifted that for 99 cents. Added another one of these candles. I got these from Canadian Tire last year, and they do have the wax on the outside. Very, very pretty. And to finish it off, I just added more of these really pretty picks from Michael's. There's another little pick from the Canadian Tire store that I love so much. They have so many unique and pretty little picks and such. So I just added that there just to complement the other white one that I put in on the picture frame there. So I'm really happy with this. I think it just turned out so pretty, vintage, traditional looking. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite piece from here? I'm pretty happy with it. A little bit of subtle of red. The brass always warms it up. And I don't know, I just really love it. It turned out well, and took me a long time to put it together. Up and down on the ladder a few times. Thank you for joining me today while I decorated my family room. I hope before you leave that you consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Thank you so much. Hope everybody's well. See you in the next video. Bye.